So what actually happens as we age is that the soft tissue in our face, it starts coming downwards, descending downwards due to the continued pull of gravity. So one component of anti-aging is to restore the tissues to where they were. So this is basically what we do to correct the sagging. Hi, I'm Dr. Mrinalini Sharma. I'm a plastic and cosmetic surgeon practicing in Estiva Cosmetic Clinic, Saket. Today in this video, we're going to be discussing about the various treatments available to correct aging in a non-surgical way. So when we talk of aging, the first thing we're looking at is the signs of aging which come on the face. And if I were to talk scientifically, then aging is a component of development of wrinkles, development of fine lines, sagging skin, and the third component is one of loss of volume. So this is corrected using a combination of procedures, both surgical and non-surgical, depending on the needs of individual patients. Now, in today's video, we're going to be focusing on non-surgical techniques. The first component of aging, as I said, is the development of wrinkles and fine lines, and this can be treated by using a combination of anti-aging injections, commonly known as Botox, which basically relaxes the facial musculature and helps us in reducing or completely eliminating fine lines depending on the age of the patient. So I'm talking about the crow's feet, which develop at the corners of the eyes, the forehead frown lines, the 11 lines or the glabellar lines, which are all essentially because of the muscles which act when we animate. So when we smile or when we laugh, all these muscles repeatedly act and lead to the development of these lines. So basically what these aging injections are doing is that they're relaxing the muscles, thereby eliminating the fine lines. Now let's come to the second component, that is sagging. So what actually happens as we age is that the soft tissue in our face, it starts coming downwards, descending downwards due to the continued pull of gravity. So one component of anti-aging is to restore the tissues to where they were. So this is basically what we do to correct the sagging. So in this, again, we have the surgical techniques and the non-surgical techniques. Among the non-surgical techniques, we have the use of devices, say Morpheus 8, which is being used extensively in our clinic. What this device does is that it basically creates more collagen. It also tightens the skin, thereby lifting the tissues and restoring the original facial contour. So what I basically mean is that our skin is lifted, so the nasolabial folds go, our jawline is lifted, so the jowls decrease, and also in some cases we can even use it to minimally lift the eyebrow where the patient does not want surgery. Another modality of treatment which is available is the HIFU and also the Forma. So basically these are all energy-based devices which essentially make the skin tighter by delivering either ultrasound, as in the case of a HIFU, or radio frequency energy, as in the case of Forma. So basically these are going to tighten the skin and thereby they're going to lift the tissues up. The third component, as I said, is again a loss of volume. So when we talk of loss of volume, we need something to replenish the volume, and here comes the role of fillers, or in some cases fat grafting. So fillers, basically, if you go for purely non-surgical techniques, we have to talk of fillers, where again we're going to be using different kinds of fillers for different areas of the face. So we'll be using a different filler for the cheek, we'll be using a thicker filler here, we'll be using a filler for the jawline, we'll be using a filler for the nasolabial folds, the under eye hollowness. All this is basically to restore volume and take care of that component of aging. Another technique, as I said, is the fat grafting, which is kind of a gray zone between your surgical and non-surgical techniques. It is minimally invasive. The technique of insertion is essentially the same as of fillers. The only difference being we are using your body's own fat, which is harvested from, say, areas like the tummy or the inner thighs, and then we are placing them into the above mentioned areas. So I can use fat over your forehead to smoothen down the lines. I can use it in your cheeks to give you those contoured cheeks. Also, I can use it in the under eye area to correct hollowness. So this is a minimally invasive type of procedure where we are using something which is more natural, something which is longer lasting as compared to fillers. In addition to this, we also prescribe a lot of creams and say sunscreens, basically, which are going to delay the photoaging or correct photoaging to a certain extent. Also, we recommend the use of retinols and say vitamin C serums, which all help in replenishing the essential nutrients and also promote the formation of collagen and skin turnover. In short, a lot of anti-aging modalities are available which are purely non-surgical. However, I would like to emphasize that this is suitable only for a select age group. So if somebody is in the age group of say late 30s or maybe early 40s, most of these non-surgical modalities are the ones which were put to use. However, if a patient is of an older age, say in their 50s or 60s, then I would say that definitely you would need a surgical procedure to combat the changes brought about by aging. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any further queries regarding anti-aging procedures, please drop them in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. Also, please subscribe to our channel for more such videos.